So about a week ago, I made a video about how the San Diego Padres, the team with the third highest payroll in Major League Baseball, has the worst batting average with runners in scoring position through the first 40 games of a season ever. And I mean all time. This team is setting records for the wrong things. They are off to a historically bad start offensively. They are last in batting average, last in hits per game, and they are 26th in runs per game. The Padres have scored 173 runs this year, and the Oakland Athletics have scored 174 runs this year. That is not a good sign considering that Oakland A's payroll is about $5. This is not good. Let's talk about it. I hate being a Padres fan, man. Team with the third highest payroll cannot seem to hit a baseball. And don't get me wrong, I understand baseball is an incredibly hard sport. In my opinion, hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do in sports. But at some point, you're paying these guys so much money and they don't deserve it. You know, this team's getting booed every single night, and rightfully so. You know, Petco's showing out every night. We've got more sellouts than wins this year. We got 15 sellouts at Petco and 11 wins at Petco. That is a freaking joke. It is so disappointing to see how underperforming this team is doing, and it all comes down to hitting. I get it. Blake Snell is absolute trash, all right? I think we all understand that. He's a half a season pitcher, and it sucks, but that's just the reality of the situation. Blake Snell pitches for half a season. But at some point, the Padres need to score some runs too. It seems like every game the Padres, it's like 2 runs, 1 run, 0 runs, 1 run, 2 runs. It's like it makes no sense that there's no signs that this Padres team is going to start hitting the baseball. You know, it's like I always say, the runners in scoring position is just killing us. And the problem is we're not even getting runners in scoring position at this point because we're not getting anybody on base. We got a .315 team on base percentage. That is not high enough, guys. Like, this team is very, very talented. I don't think anybody denies that. But if we keep playing like absolute trash, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And it doesn't seem like there's any signs that point that the Padres are going to improve. You know, all their at-bats just don't look good enough. You know, they're not working deep counts. You know, it's quick outs. It's horrible strikeouts. We're not walking enough. It's just like nothing looks good about this team right now. And starting pitching in general, minus yesterday, obviously, and minus the Lugo start, has been pretty solid for us lately. The bullpen has been okay, you know, but I don't think Josh Hader is ever going to pitch again, man. We are never winning, and we're never winning in the 9th inning. It's absolutely absurd. And it all comes down to the coaching staff at the end of the day. I don't blame Bob Melvin, but at some point we got to start winning games because Bob Melvin's a great coach. He turned the Oakland A's, who had no money spent, pretty much like very low payroll, into a very solid team, and now he gets the dream team, and nothing seems to happen. Our hitting coach has a career 70 WRC plus when he was a major league player. We had bottom of the barrel analytics, so that's not a good sign. And another thing to mention is that the Padres don't seem to develop players very well. You know, players who come through our system just don't seem to do very well, even if they were already proven in the major leagues. Great example, Juan Soto, Austin Nola, whatever you want to say. You know, Juan Soto, he's a good hitter. He's a very good hitter, but he's not a great elite hitter anymore. And here's why. You think about his spray charts. You know, this year it's all right field. He's actually got like 3 hits to left field this year. If you look at his 2021 spray chart, it is absolutely all over the place. Everywhere. That's what makes Juan Soto so good. That's what made Juan Soto so good. And he doesn't have that anymore. He's completely pulled. And yes, he's got the super high OPS plus, super high WRC plus. That is due to the walks, and that's great. I'm glad he's walking. He's at his best when he can go take it to the other way for a home run, or, you know, drive run down the right field line for a 470-foot home run. And the Padres, I don't know, this team, it doesn't seem to be working. And I think he understands that he has to be hitting it up more, but our coaching staff is absolute trash. Like, at some point, we have to have better coaches, and we can't just keep firing coaches and then going to the next one and the next one and the next one. You know, at some point, we got to have some coaches stick and actually do really well with the players, and I don't think we found that yet. This team is no coincidence that whenever players come over to San Diego, they seem to get worse. There's absolutely no coincidence. The coaching staff does not seem to build great relationships with the player that can help them play better. And that's at the end of the day, I think, what it comes down to. Obviously, this team's in its head too. You know, all these expectations to be one of the best teams in the league, you know, the top teams in the league, and they just suck. They freaking suck. And that's just the reality of it. They suck right now. I'm not saying that they're bad players, but they're playing like they're bad players. And there's still a lot of time to turn this thing around, you know? We just got to start winning baseball games. You know, if you win it 2-1, whatever, just let's get a start. And if the Padres can start consistently winning games, that's going to be huge. You know, this team has the talent. I don't think anybody's denying that. We have talent. There's no denial. Manny Machado is out right now. He's on the 10-day IL with a broken hand. And the thing is, we were getting absolutely no production from him anyways. But I hope when he comes back, he'll turn into a good Machado again. Something's got to change with the coaching and analytical team because it is no coincidence, like I'm saying, that whenever players come to San Diego, they automatically get worse, it seems like. It's not like they just choose to be like, I don't really want to try that hard. It's just that they just don't seem to play very well. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think is the problem? Do you think it's the coaching staff, or do you think it's something else? Do you think it's the analytics team, or do you think it's something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you yet to do so. Give the video a like and turn that post notification bell. If you guys like Padres baseball and baseball in general, this is the place to be. But for now, that's it for me. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.